A CIA surveillance team, now permanently stationed in Peshawar, patiently wait for al-Kuwaiti to turn on his cell phone.
It isn't easy just to put people on the ground. You have to do it secretly, right? You don't want to be found. And you certainly don't want the target to see you.
For several weeks, the CIA team lays low, waiting.
They didn't know exactly what al-Kuwaiti looked like. They didn't know what kind of vehicle they'd be in.
Until one day, al-Kuwaiti activates his phone very close to them.
When the phone turns on, of course, they try to get closer to the source of the phone. The issue was to find the signal and find somebody on the phone close to the signal.
"9 years after 9/11, the CIA is finally about to identify the one man who might lead them to Osama bin Laden.
And ultimately, they identified the vehicle the target is using. A white Suzuki kind of Jeep thing. And al-Kuwaiti was in the vehicle.
The CIA now has a face to put with the name. They confirm that Ibrahim Saeed Ahmed is al-Kuwaiti. And now, they've got eyes on him.
They followed this little white SUV with the courier from Peshawar to Abbottabad, which is near the capital in Pakistan. And the SUV pulled into a compound.
Abbottabad is a city of 2 million people. The compound, in a residential area, is not even 2 miles from the military academy of Pakistan. The CIA sets up a surveillance team.
It was clear that we had found something unique in the existence of this compound. It involved the couriers who had served bin Laden in the past. And it was clear that they were conducting their pattern of life each day with high security. They would travel 90 miles away in order to make a phone call. And as you piece together each of these elements, I think at that point, deep down, I felt just maybe, for the first time in over 10 years, we may be close to finding bin Laden.
The compound had 12-foot walls and in some places 18-foot high walls. It had a large field on one side of it, very open. The design of the compound itself had a driveway with walls on either side, so if you stood even in the gate and looked in, you couldn't see laterally into the courtyards. It had balconies that had 7-foot high walls on them, so if you were looking at the balconies, you couldn't see the people sitting on the balcony or standing on the balcony. They burned their trash inside the compound. Further collection against the target did not reveal any electronic signals coming off the target. And the compound itself cost a lot of money to build.
The next step, obviously, was to continue surveillance on the compound, try to determine whether or not bin Laden was really there. But it was important enough to ask for a meeting with the president. And we went to the White House and described what we had found.
I remember the president giving us two very clear orders at the end of that meeting. Number one, Leon, Michael, find out what the hell is going on inside that compound. Number two, don't tell anybody. Nobody else knows about this except us. It would take only one leak, only one, that we might be on to bin Laden, and he'd be gone. This was the best kept secret in my 33 years working at CIA.